Earlier this week, we learned that the National Security Agency has been collecting millions of call logs on an ongoing basis from Verizon. If you were surprised by that revelation, the Verizon news will seem downright quaint compared to the contents of NSA documents originally leaked to the Washington Post Thursday night. The contents were a PowerPoint presentation detailing a classified program called Prism. The slides show a system of information gathering sourced from pretty much every major tech giant we use daily: Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, Facebook, YouTube, Skype, AOL, Apple, and PalTalk, which is a chat service with a significantly smaller user base than any of the others, but which has allegedly been used by terrorism recruiters. The information that Prism seeks from these companies includes everything from email to chats to file transfers, video conferencing, and special requests. Use your imagination on that one. By what directive is this info gathered? The companies receive an order from the Attorney General and the Director of National Intelligence. They hand over server access. The massive swath of data is passed to the FBI's Data Intercept Technology Unit and is then passed to the NSA. However, just as quickly as the Prism news broke, tech companies name-checked in the NSA slides began denying their involvement. Microsoft issued a standard statement saying they only offer up customer info if it's court-ordered and that they don't participate in broad voluntary national security programs. Google sent a similar statement to the Post and the Guardian stating, "Google cares deeply about the security of our users' data. We disclose user data to government in accordance with the law and we review all such requests carefully." Facebook went on record at TechCrunch saying, "We do not provide any organization with direct access to Facebook servers." Apple, on the other hand, basically told the Wall Street Journal they'd never heard of the Prism program. The Electronic Frontier Foundation isn't buying the never heard of it excuse, though. Speaking to Ars Technica, they pointed out that code names are not routinely shared outside the agency, so saying they've never heard of Prism doesn't really mean much. President Obama hoped to clarify the situation a bit more, but at the time of this writing disclosed few details on how the program actually works, outside of a note that Prism does not apply to U.S. citizens and it does not apply to people living in the U.S. According to the Washington Post, the court-approved program is focused on foreign communications traffic, which often flows through U.S. servers. But while the program's stated goal is to target only non-U.S. persons outside of the U.S., an NSA analyst needs only 51% certainty that someone is foreign to pursue targeted intel gathering, according to the Post. Continuing the justification for the Prism program, Obama pointed out that there's a reason why these programs are classified. In our modern history, there's been a whole range of programs that have been classified. The Wall Street Journal is also reporting that there's a possible third secret program letting the NSA access credit card transaction info, but that's still developing at this time. And just to update you on the NSA call record story that we talked about yesterday, turns out that the NSA has been collecting records from all the major phone companies, AT&T and Sprint, in addition to Verizon. So in light of this week's revelations, is the NSA's broad intel gathering shocking to you? And does this impact your level of trust in the companies involved? Let us know your reaction in the comments. For TFN, this is Annie. Also on the channel today, Veronica talks with TechFeed's own car aficionado, John Rettinger, about the crazy driving stunts in Fast and Furious 6 and if any of it's actually possible.